there's a lot that needs to be done, and there's a lot that goes into a season. And I think one of the most undervalued parts that makes this all work is the parents. Every day, me and Jacob, we get to come here and work with a ton of great athletes, and you know that's not by choice, you know, or that's not by chance, you know, that's because of you guys. Thank you for all you do and all the support you have outside of the pool. It really means a lot to the athletes, and it means a lot to the coaches and the administration. And seniors, this group of seniors, you know, I've been a coach here now for 3 seasons, and this is the type of class you want on your team when you're first starting out as a head coach. This is a very hardworking and positive group of people, very, very bright, and me and Jacob have no doubt that the future for this crew is going to be good. So thank you guys for helping me out, and the leadership you guys have shown. It's been great. It's made my experience as a coach unbelievable. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Kaya Barrett, and my senior tonight is Rory Gazi. Ever since Rory was a baby, she wanted to be in the water. Her favorite part of the day was bath time, and she would play until it was bedtime. As a toddler, she would spend quality time with her grandma every week in the pool. Her grandma would walk laps at the pool for exercise and push Rory in her little floaty. As she got older, her mom put her in swim lessons through the public school during the summer. Many parents only sign their kids up for 1 or 2 sessions, but Rory wanted to swim every session available. After only 3 summers, she was in the highest group available lifeguard training. All the other swimmers were in high school, while she was only in elementary. That same summer, Rory couldn't get enough of the pool and would swim for 2 hours every morning, go to summer school at PJ's, and then walk to the city pool across the parking lot to swim with her friends until 4 p.m. After that summer, there was no denying it. Rory needed to join the swim team. Rory joined the Stevens Point YMCA swim team at the start of 3rd grade and has been swimming competitively ever since. She loves the atmosphere of swimming and the amazing friends and experiences that come with it. Rory and I go way back to my freshman year of swim. Although our moms were friends and been at potlucks with other university moms and their families, we would stay on the opposite sides of the backyards they were held at. I, for one, was intimidated by her because I thought she was like the coolest person ever. It wasn't until the 2019 fall swim season that we got really close. We were both in lane 1 and quickly became best friends. Laughing through practice definitely helped ease the pain of it, and I'm happy to say that at the end of the day, every practice is a good one. Rory has always been someone I've looked up to, whether that be through thoughtfulness, creativity, wit, resilience, and perseverance. You can rely on her to hold others accountable and be a team player. I don't know what I would do without Rory or if I had never met her. I am so excited to see what she accomplishes in her future, and I hope that anyone lucky enough to call her their friend realizes the genuine connection and love she gives to others.
Hello, my name is Sophie Johnston. My senior tonight is my beautiful, intelligent, kind sister, Anna Johnston. 11 years ago, Anna was born a swimmer. She was forced to join the Y swim team against her free will, but in the end, it turned out all right. The Y was fun, groovy, hip, and she didn't go to public school till 8th grade, so it was all she had. 8th grade came around, and she switched schools and participated in junior high swimming. There she created her career of backstroke, and which quickly ended freshman year. She was then forced freshman year to swim the 2IM every single meet, which she did not enjoy. Sophomore year, she got to swim her favorite events and has so ever since, the 50 free and 100 breast. Overall, swimming has been pretty good. She's made a lot of new friends and had some great experiences. Anna's favorite memory of the team would be, of course, all of the fun bus rides, but in particular, sophomore year, she and Brianna were sitting on the bus on the way home from an invitational. Obviously, they stopped at Culver's for food, where she and Brianna got a classic vanilla shake. Anna, being the klutz she is, spilled hers all over the place. Things were messy. And it didn't help that soon after that Brianna spilled hers too. She's never remembered a time when she laughed more than that. Anna is a very indecisive person, so it's no surprise she has no idea what her future holds. All she knows is she plans to go to a 4-year university, hopefully to major in some sort of business. And she's pretty sure she's going to keep swimming, but don't quote me on that. Obviously, being Anna's sister, I have known her my whole life. From being with her in and out of the pool, I've spent a lot of time with her, sometimes a little too much. Spending all this time has led me to come to the conclusion that she she's number one, really clumsy. Number two, extremely funny from doing all the weird things that she's done. And third is that she's kind to every single person she meets. This team would be very unique without her, from organizing events and telling funny stories. When she leaves the team and the house for college, it'll be a lot different. I won't be able to hear her creep into my room and have her peek around the corner to ask me what I'm doing. I won't be able to hear the thump every time she falls down the stairs, or hear her creaky, silent Muppet laugh in the room. But most importantly, I won't have my big sister to talk to whenever I need her. Thank you for stepping up and being one of our captains this year, giving rides whenever I need them, and many other things. But especially, thank you for being the best teammate, sister, and friend I could ever ask for.
Hi, my name is Hannah Clark, and my senior tonight is Annika. Hannah has been swimming since 3rd grade. She started on the Speedy swim team at the YMCA after friends in her class encouraged her to join them, and she realized she'd found her sport. Ever since she was little, she loved to swim and be in the water. She was never a big fan of competing, but Hannah loved to push herself in practice and enjoy getting into sets. Although she sat out most of last year with an injury, she's worked hard on making sure she can swim this season. Hannah's favorite memory on the SPASH swim team was a Pink Panther on her sophomore year. Getting dressed up for the meet with everyone was hilarious because you could spot the swimmer at school a mile away. At the meet, the vibe was incredible. Everyone was cheering for each other and having fun in between races in the diving hall. That experience made Hannah look forward to 2 more years of swimming and helped her realize what a great team she was part of. After graduating in January, Hannah plans on going to Mid-State Technical College for 2 years before transferring to a 4-year university. Hannah and I have known each other since forever. We've grown up together and gone on many adventures, and our families have always been close. Hannah was one of the girls that convinced me to join the SPASH Girls Swim Team. She guaranteed that I'd have fun and make new friendships. Hannah was also there to be a leader and teach me the ropes of the team and answer all my questions. We swam together in many events and at practice, and she's always been there to bring me confidence and cheer me on at the end of my lane during meets. I have made so many memories with Hannah over the past season that I can't even name a favorite. I'm truly going to miss Hannah on the team next year and having someone to chat with and race against. I wish Hannah success in the best next year, and I hope we stay just as close as we are now. Thank you for all you've done for me, Hannah.
Hi, my name is Isaiah, and Olivia is my senior. As a first-time swimmer, Olivia had no idea what she was in for when she joined the school's her 7th grade year. On her first day of practice, she accidentally hit her face and bled all over the whole deck. Although her first speed was rough, the positive environment and support of this good team kept her motivated to keep swimming 5 years and 6 seasons later. She could not be more grateful to have become part of the Stevens Point Girls Swim Team community. Olivia doesn't have a favorite memory that adequately sums up her experience on the SPASH swim team. Instead, she has many little memories that will stay with her long after her last race. Whether it is this satisfaction of beating a PR by a fraction of a second, talking a little too loudly on a dark bus ride from meets, or throwing rubber ducks on another during warm-ups. These moments make Olivia glad that she has continued swimming over the years. Olivia will especially remember the friendship she has been able to form through the swim team. From the first time she started swimming, as an anxious 13-year-old to now, the girls have always made her feel welcomed. A proud Lane 6 resident, she will especially miss chatting and laughing with the drinks every day. Olivia has not made a decision about where she will attend college yet. However, she currently plans double major in chemistry and music performance on a 3-night track. Over the time that I've known Olivia, she has made my swimming experience very enjoyable. Olivia can always put a smile on anyone's face with her sense of humor and easy personality. Olivia is the kind of person to be happy for her teammate no matter what, even if that means doing the reject to them. I have swum many events with Olivia, and she is always the first to congratulate me on a new PR or winning an event. I am glad that we called her my teammate and friend. We're all going to miss her after the season, but I know she'll do great things.
Hi, my name is Ashley and my senior is Brianna plays swim. Brianna has been swimming for 8 years. She has tried a wide variety of sports before she finally found swimming. She never really thought about doing swimming as a sport until her mom forced her to try it. And after many tears being shed, she finally agreed to do it. She has made so many incredible friends in Speedy and SPASH swimming and couldn't ask for a better team. They have made several memories, shared many laughs, and created lots of special bonds. Brianna has too many good times and jokes, so she can't just pick one favorite memory. She loves to have good laughs on the pool deck, not always having to be so serious all the time. Always making fun of each other and giving each other wishes. Sometimes people say that they're a little too close, but she wouldn't change it for anything. They have all been there for her at her truly low times and in the exciting good times as well. There is nobody else she'd rather finish her swim career with other than these amazing girls. Brianna will not be swimming after high school and is looking at technical colleges in Janesville and Green Bay. Brianna's career goal is to become a diagnostic medical sonographer. I've been swimming with Brianna for as long as I can remember, and even though Brianna is usually quiet, she has a great sense of humor and has always been someone I've looked up to. I know you will accomplish great things and will be missed very much.
Hi, my name is Strickey, and my senior tonight is my sister, Brooke Strickey. Brooke started swimming in 3rd grade, where she quickly discovered she had a passion for the sport and its competitive nature. Over the years, she competed every fall and winter for Speedy, where she made state on 5 different occasions. But it wasn't the medals or the PRs that kept Brooke swimming, it was the connections and relationships she built. Brooke has been lucky enough to find friends and coaches she would now consider part of her family. She is so thankful for how supportive and amazing they are. She wouldn't have been able to make it through the hard sets and sore muscles without being able to joke around with them at practice in school. Brooke's favorite memory on the SPASH swim team is getting the opportunity to swim on the 200 free relay at state during her junior year. The practices leading up to it, the car ride there, and the atmosphere of the meet itself was so exciting and made her feel like all of her work had paid off. Although Brooke does not plan to swim in college, she is so grateful for the memories and lessons swim has taught her, and she would not be the same person she is today without it. Brooke is currently keeping her options open for college, but is leaning towards attending a small liberal arts college in either Illinois or Minnesota. She wants to study biology/free health sciences and hopes to potentially go into veterinary medicine. Brooke and I have had an interesting relationship over the years, to say the least. Grant can attest to that, as he watched our frequent occurrences of sisterly love and comment on how glad he was that he was an only child. This is to be expected, though. Brooke and I have been on the same softball teams and swim teams and programs in general, so essentially I could not get away from her and her extreme competitive side. Not only is she ultra competitive, but she's also smart and talented, kind, responsible, funny, and inherently puts me in good standing with teachers. I will never forget the car rides with so much Olivia, Rodrigo, and 1D. Practices, pranks, you storming in my room the mornings I oversleep, the concert, inside jokes, borrowing clothes, and so much more. I am so incredibly proud of you, and I'll know you'll go on to do amazing things. I'll love you, and I'll miss you.
Hi, my name is Angel Ward, and tonight my senior is Annika. Annika has been swimming for almost 10 years. Her mom was a competitive swimmer, so she was determined to put her kids in the water. Annika was put in swim lessons early on, and from there she had a love for swimming. Annika joined Speedy when she was 8 years old, but had been introduced to many sports before, and none of them seemed to have stuck to her like swimming did. One of Annika's favorite parts of being on the SPASH swim team has been swimming in the distance lane. Annika has been a distance swimmer since her freshman year of high school, and that has been her home ever since. After a hard day of school, being in many AP classes, and being in high school with a lot of drama, she has always found it nice to be able to swim without any distractions other than Brianna occasionally yelling or singing. It was always a breath of fresh air and a nice change of pace for her. After SPASH, Annika plans to pursue an undergraduate degree in astrophysics. She was recently accepted to Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, but is also waiting to hear from Yale, Dartmouth, and Princeton in the coming months. Annika hopes to continue her swimming career in whatever school she decides to attend in the fall. After she receives her undergraduate degree, she hopes to go on to earn her master's and PhD in astrophysics and work as a research scientist for organizations like NASA or SpaceX. I've known Annika since I started swimming, which was also when I was 8. She was always above me in groups, but once I made it to her group, I got to see the amazing person that she is. Annika has an extreme amount of grit. Going from surgery to physical therapy, this girl still manages to show up to practice every day and try her best while pushing through the pain. She is the one girl that you can always count on, whether it be emotional support or just the straight up truth. She's been dealing with a lot of stress lately, and even then, she still makes me laugh at practice. I'm going to miss the bus rides home from swim meets where all we do is talk about our lives and boys, and having those deep conversations about anything and everything. I'm especially going to miss swimming pace with her when she swims super fast, and I'm questioning the entire time why I'm in the distance lane because I'm not a distance swimmer. That just shows that even though I hate distance, it's worth being alone with her. Her positivity through all of this never flickers with all the challenges thrown on her. If I could be half the person Annika is, I'd call it more than my book. And I want to thank Annika's mom for raising such an amazing and good person. I'm going to miss Annika, but knowing that NASA or SpaceX is going to gain a determined, smart, and awesome young woman makes it all worth it. And down the road, I'll see you again on the news when you make a big discovery and name it the 500 freestyle or aerobic meet.
Caitlin hates attention. No surprise, she did not want anybody to write her speech. But Caitlin has been our manager for 3 years now. I get how she doesn't think she deserves a speech or to be recognized because she isn't a swimmer, but a manager is just as important. She will do those little things no one wants to do, and it's like a swim counselor listening to what everybody has to say and talks with those people sitting out when they need an ice break. Caitlin truly is the strongest person I know. She is the most productive, even though she says she isn't, and has a great work ethic. I couldn't imagine my life without her, and she has helped me through so much in my life that she 100% deserves to be recognized tonight. So I just want to say thank you, Caitlin, and you are greatly appreciated.